Hi, everybody. This is Libby with WootRecruit. I just want to thank you for joining us on our WootRecruit channel again today. We're here at WootRecruit. We're revolutionizing the recruiting service-based industries with our WootRecruit program, the first ever program dedicated to scaling your business and turning recruiting into a growth engine. Stay tuned to transform your hiring strategies. Now, today we're going to talk about something that people ask us all the time. And it's like, well, Libby, do I need a recruiting program? Do I need WootRecruit? Because I already have um, someone that specializes in HR on my team. And I want to get into these specifics. And I really think you still need WootRecruit or someone like us or a program like us if you have someone on your team that handles HR. And why? Well, the two roles do overlap a little bit, but they're very distinct. They're very different. Where recruiting focuses on finding that role, it involves sourcing applicants, scheduling the interviews, and really managing the process of finding and scheduling those interviews. Where HR is more of a hands-on. It's dealing with a broader range of employee related functions. So it's employee relations, it's benefits, it's training, it's compliance with labor laws, that fun stuff. And so they can often overlap, but here's what I want to get into. I feel that they can complement each other. And here's what I mean. So recruiting, it's sourcing applicants, it's screening, it has to do with interviews, coordinating, and onboarding. And where HR is, again, that employee relations, it's the benefits like health insurance and retirement, training and development, organizing the training sessions, the professional development or opportunities for the employees. It's performance management, overseeing performance reviews, feedback, compliance, and then employee records, maintaining those employee records, and confidentiality employee reports. So here's where I think they can complement each other. So whether you're using WootRecruit or another recruiting program, I think if you have someone on your HR staff, it can be, or on your staff that specializes in HR, I think they can be a great complement. And why is this? Because a program like WootRecruit solely does the recruiting. We do the posting, the sourcing, handling the practices and the process of doing these things, and also up to scheduling the interview, creating those custom hiring sites, those high converting funnels with automations that really will free up your HR person to devote the time to where it's really needed, which is on the people side, giving them a wow onboarding experience, setting up the training, really diving into creating some amazing benefits. So, because we get this question all the time about, hey, we don't need a program, or if they hire someone on staff, then maybe they cancel service because they're under the impression that they don't need us. But I feel that your money would be spent well if you let the HR person do the people part, the part of giving them a wow experience, a very high engaged experience of onboarding into your company and handling that logistic part, while you let a program like WootRecruit handle the sourcing and finding and scheduling of the interview, so that that person can have more free time to do the things that are important on the applicant side, on the candidate side. So these are just a few things that we handle here at WootRecruit, but I do think it's super important, whether you have an HR person or not, that you have a person dedicated in your office. And when we're small, we have to sit in multiple seats. But when we're small, we have to have a person, no matter if it's us, the owner, or an office manager, or an office assistant, or even a full blown HR manager dedicated to the onboarding and training um, of a new hire, following them through that journey. It's super vital and important because of the cost of a new hire. So I think we can be a great complement to any business, no matter if they have a full-time HR person or not. Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully this was insightful. This is a new year. And so this was a big question that we get from many of our customers or potential customers about, what do we do if we have an HR person on staff? Because many HR people, believe it or not, get threatened by the fact that WootRecruit is used in a company that they work for. We've had a lot of HR people get threatened or upset that the company is using us, because they think that if they're using this program or using us, that they would no longer have their job or be in need for their job. But it's actually the opposite. Their job, they would have actually more time to do the job that they were hired for versus the recruiting job, which is not part of the HR process. So we would actually be a great complement to them. So hopefully this was helpful and insightful. Again, we are WootRecruits. We are actually the first ever recruitment program tailored exclusively for the service-based industry. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. Feel free to check out some of our other videos about recruiting through the holidays, recruiting in December, and in what you can expect in January. And again, share this with a friend, another business owner, and don't forget to subscribe.